the guy who wants to start now is trying to start over.
We are recording right now, James. What's up, duelist? What's up, duelist? Welcome to the round 5 of the $1,200 crew battle. SDL Killa versus Terminator 23. I've got Moxies. I've got James. We're gonna give you the high level insight, the high level commentary that you guys crave it. Smash like, subscribe. You know.
Great intro, Keegan. Let's get into the video.
Let's get into the video. Okay. So SDL Killa.
You heard him.
SDL Killa on a kill streak. He's killed literally everybody.
Killtacular.
He's Will Smith in I Am Legend because there's no other human beings. He just killed everybody. This is
playing against a machine right now.
He is playing against a machine because all other humans, even some cyborgs like half humans, fell to him in previous rounds. Terminator 23's got a nice hand here. If as the Chaos Turbo player, you like to see a hand like this, right?
You love to see it. He's got flip plus trap against a subpar to average warrior hand. That'll get you there.
That knock was a crucial pickup from SDL Killa in the draw step.
His hand was kind of shit if he didn't have the knock.
Yeah,
100%.
Definitely.
Yeah, it was pretty average.
Yeah. Interesting. He elects not to use the ring on the skilled Dark Magician.
I think he probably
wants to save it for a scarier threat.
Yeah, like he has more flips to set, so we can wall out with those for a while. And
yeah, I respect it. This
he slams the MST.
That's a little aggressive, but maybe he just wants to get the Kaiku down and get the.
Yeah, well, because he knocked the deco, so he knows there's at least one more deco in Terminator's hand, depending on what he's playing. And so even if something like Ring was chained here, he has the premature to get back the skill dark and like press through a bunch of damage.
Exactly. And if something like Ring is chained, that's like, what is that like? That it just adds more to the clock, so it's almost in his favor.
On the flip side, if he hits a Mirror Force or Torrential, then it's like super big.
Yeah, then he's up his life. Do you think hitting the second card gives him any more information? Because the first card wasn't activated on the Skill Dark Magician. Is there any like sort of consideration from SDL Killa, like thinking like, oh, maybe the first card is something that doesn't threaten Skill Dark Magician, or else he would have used it?
Yeah, and I don't think it'd be Mirror Force. I think it'd be really rare that you would set turn 1 set Mirror Force and a flip. So I would probably be pretty aggressive.
I mean, if he still doesn't know if Terminator's on like a scapegoat variant or something as well, and like set deco, set go, maybe not so much against warrior.
Well,
but
if he doesn't know if he's on a scapegoat variant, then
blinding MST was kind of rough.
Yeah, blind MST is not the play. So
I don't know. I mean, it's just a risk either way, and even if he is on the goat variant, that's fine. But I think if he is on goats, the first one is more likely to be goat than the second.
So Terminator, he's 100% gonna ring this Kaiku when it attacks. But if you guys are SDL Killa here, do you premature the Kaiku in main phase 2?
Yeah, I would for sure do that.
Yeah, I would be thinking about Snatch, but I think you might have to. Let's see what SDL Killa does.
Just keep the aggression up, yeah.
Yeah. You know what? SDL Killa probably knows.
I'm glad all three of us are in agreement.
I'm glad that all three of us picked the correct play.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I would have done that as well.
Yeah, totally. I would have made this play.
He does do it. That's awesome.
Wow. We all guessed right.
I'm glad SDL Killa agrees with me.
Yeah, well, I mean, he agrees with me more than he agrees with you. But like,
now, I wonder if he's probably going to go for the Tsukiyomi, right? And try and kill Kaiko?
Yeah. And like, worst case scenario. Yeah, I mean, like, the only thing that could really go wrong here is Solemn. Yeah, Solemn Judgment on the Tsukiyomi. And then that's it.
He's got a Battle Trap SDK? Oh, he sets.
What?
Is this good?
That can't be. That can't be right. That can't be right.
That feels like maybe the worst of the plays that you do.
Well, okay. So here's the thing, right? Like,
what's the thing? Tell me what the thing is.
Here's the thing. If the back row is Solemn, and SDL Killa draws a total blank, this is still just worse. This is still just worse. I don't know.
What's in the graveyard again for Terminator? He has no spells, right?
No, he has
He
no
has no
spells.
spells.
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe he just really is worried about that, about a battle trap or something killing his
but
Tsukiyomi,
but
and then
even
But
if
isn't
it
he
is a
just like
battle trap,
super
he has the
down?
knock anyway.
Because doesn't he just he's gonna have to flip whatever doesn't attack, and then they can just attack. They can just flip it back up main phase 2.
He
So the knock's
legit,
gonna be dead.
he doesn't even have to attack. He could just like flip the fucking guy, knock it, and then like set Solomon pass, and then get the Tsukiyomi back. Like if the Tsukiyomi resolves, he doesn't have to attack.
Oh no! I'm
yeah,
saying, I was saying for SDO kill. Like if SDO kill goes right now, attack with Kill Dark or attack with Kaiku, whatever. If he's worried about Night Assailant, then he's gonna book the other one, and then SDO kill can just flip it back up in phase 2. So the knock is still gonna be dead.
Yeah,
Or he
this
just takes
is
more damage.
this is just a mistake. Like the only way you're in this game
Yeah, I don't
is
think this is a good one.
yeah, this is a clear mistake.
So he
Try
does
and
kind of risk the Night Assailant here, but
and here's the thing, STL Killer did draw a blank.
yeah.
So I don't know. Who attacked first? It was Skill Dark first.
Kill Dark. So he flips. He probably, but see, that's the thing. He probably, okay, so yeah.
So he's
still
pretty
taking
much
15.
forced. Yeah, he's forced to flip Skill Dark, and then he's
But see,
still
that's-
getting both his fucking darks banished, and now the game's
Yeah,
over.
I mean, like, if you were worried about attacking the turn prior into like a battle trap, and maybe that's part of the reason you had.
You know
set
what?
It.
You know what? He honestly should have just flipped the Kaiku and then solemned it when he flipped it back up. At this point, because now he's just, how are you ever winning this? You know what I mean?
No, he should have knocked it. He should have knocked it 100%.
yeah,
but
I think you should have knocked it too.
Yeah, on that turn. But I'm saying if you end up going for this, then like, when the
no,
Skill
you
Dark
still want to
attacks,
use knock.
Yeah.
But now,
Am
he can stabilize from this position.
Yeah.
what did
The-
he
the
pick up? He
book-
picked up Book of Moon.
Book will help
Yeah.
him.
Let's see, Book on
He
the
has a couple different things
Kaiku.
he can do. Because he can book and then flip and get back book, contribute for Thunder Dragon, or he can just get the Night Assailant. Or get the Nobleman.
I wonder if he's gonna book and then flip and get knock or not. I wonder.
Yeah, he'll probably end up.
I probably would. I would keep him off another card.
Plus, he has the Solemn to protect this line, I guess.
I mean, at this point too, it's pretty.
Oh,
It's pretty
Storm is
low.
good. So here,
that's-
here I would that would change my play for sure. I would just Storm and then get back the book and tribute.
Is there any like sense to Storm and then get back Storm?
No.
No, because BLS. Well, BLS doesn't
No.
do anything.
And I think at this point, it's pretty likely that ST Killa has the Sork in hand because we've seen
Mhm.
ST Killa summon multiple times with the same back
Yep.
row. So if he's holding
Yep.
cards and not setting them, it's a Sork or a BLS.
Yep.
Okay, so all things ended up working out for Terminator 23, despite a little bit of a hiccup. But
yeah, he just like took a little more damage than he needed to be honest. But
yeah,
it
this-
kind of didn't matter either way.
this Blade Knight's huge because it's a light and it's gonna go
Yep.
to the graveyard.
Good pickup. I mean,
Yeah.
Sasuke was also equally good there, but
Yeah, this is a really good pickup.
And then,
Oh, that's so funny.
oh man, do you play it?
See, this is the thing. This is where it's going to come down to a read, right? Because he's going to lose
Yeah,
probably.
he had to play. Yeah, you have to
he
play
did
it.
have
Yeah.
to read.
but it's still bad. Like I don't know.
No,
I feel like
definitely not
Down horrendous at this
it's
point.
like I might even just take the risk that like my own read is wrong. They don't have the sorcerer because there's just so many good draws for SDL after that. You know,
Yeah. I mean, I guess.
Rhoda's.
Yeah.
Well, here's
Sasuke,
where
Gildar,
like
Kaiku.
letting that Kaiku hit comes in like to play because now Terminator 23 like doesn't have a lot of good top
he's off
decks.
Chaos.
He's off chaos.
Exactly.
Which
I
is
mean,
like,
that was the difference maker setting the suit when we were talking about that. Like, that was the downside.
we'll
of the play
see.
that he-
We'll see if Terminator does end up drawing a chaos monster.
Oh my god.
Wow. I mean that
Sinister
doesn't
is a good one.
do it though, does
You-
it? Oh no,
you
he's
just have
not dead.
I mean, it's pretty good. It blocks, he sets
faith,
faith, he gets back graceful.
Yeah, it just depends on what STL Killer draws, but
Well, unless it's like Nobleman. Or,
Well, he would need a
or
BLS here. It's
yeah,
game.
and he
And,
finds the BLS
there you
and the
go.
Nobleman.
Yeah, he had game
Yeah.
in a bunch of ways. That's unfortunate. He almost
Wow.
stabilized.
yeah. Interesting. Heading into game two.
So, another kind of average hand for Terminator. I would say this is about the same quality as the one before.
Yeah, see, and
Yeah.
ST Killer has a good hand. If Terminator can get a spell with the 6th card he draws here, it might get a bit better, but
Yeah,
but Dust Shoot and Breaker are definitely punishers,
Yeah,
and I'm already seeing that Sakuretsu and Dust Shoot matchup. Or sorry, Sakuretsu and Breaker.
Yeah, but here's the thing: the spy is actually going to be pretty good here.
It's only gonna be okay.
How does STL Killer deal with it? They can't, right? Right now.
Can't immediately, but
until he
See,
doesn't set it, and then he gets dust shooted.
that as well.
Yeah.
Wanting to play around Swordsman or Exile.
Yeah, he really didn't want to
does
use first face down pop, which is
yeah,
okay.
Not only does SDO Killer not take that bait, but he has a quite good punish in Breaker and Dust Shoot.
This actually isn't a bad play because now Terminator knows that he doesn't have he probably doesn't have knock in his hand, right? Because if he would have just knocked, I think he would have knocked. So I don't see why you'd attack with Breaker.
No,
without
yeah, I think you would knock that, but he might also be reading that he doesn't have an Exiled or Swordsman, and in fact he does.
Yes, so the Exile's gonna be a problem for sure.
And then this dust shoot is gonna give.
Of course, now it doesn't matter because the shoot's gonna.
Yeah, and this
gonna deal with it. Though I would probably send the SERP, eh? Oh, he's gonna do the spy.
Why would you send the SERP here? I'm curious to your reasoning.
Well, I mean, you can block out with you can block out with Kaiku,
but that gives him a dark. So
yeah, that's true.
What
was the other back row?
It's a Book of Moon. So you're saying you would take the Serpent here with Dust?
Well, now that I'm thinking about it, I guess you have to do the spy.
Yeah, like you can't
summon enough cards because my thought was you can block out the chaos with the Kaiku, but then you need to exile force anyway, so you're kind of behind in the summons. So you kind of have
and then when he deals with the Kaiku, then
and also the Sinister
I mean,
Sinister doesn't convert to anything here because you have Kaiku.
Well, it just guarantees that when your exile drops that you're going to hit the right thing, it saves you that 50-50 because even now, say Terminator plays Snatch and you book it and then Terminator sets a monster and it's do you exile it knowing that he has a Sinister in hand or do you take the risk on the Faith, which getting back the Snatch would actually be really strong. So that is a thought process, but I still could take the spy.
Yeah, I'm taking the spy.
And so, yeah, I mean, he does get the
50-50. So, he doesn't.
It's not really.
Wait, he didn't use the snatch. So now it's not a 50-50. Now it's just.
Yeah, he's just pretty sure.
So.
Well, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. If you don't use snatch, you're not saying the Faith.
Yeah, but then why didn't he use the snatch?
I mean, it's pretty mid to use against the Breaker. I mean, I guess you could just snatch and tribute it away if you're desperate and set it or something, but that's pretty bad. But I mean, yeah, it's awkward because this just dies the Kaiku and he just has Kaiku.
Yeah, I think you kind of have to take the risk on the Kaiku, and he had it. So, what other play are you really doing there? Because even if he snatches and either sets Sinister or sets Faith, it's your Kaiku just runs over the Breaker.
And sure, it sucks that Surf's gonna be banished here, but he still has the snatch.
So yeah, but you can always let's just say you lose the snatch, then you just get it back with Faith. It's it's not that bad.
Yeah, but if you use snatch, then set Faith, it would have been more obvious.
Yeah, exactly. Then you just attack the face down first. It's not like the Breaker's
but then that's when you set the Sinister. If you snatch,
that's also fine. This Breaker still doesn't do anything to you.
Yeah, you can literally just summon Blade Knight attack, and he can't get over that. You're just gaining life points.
And see this exactly, it's literally exactly.
Yeah. See now this is going to be busted. See that was a good play.
Yeah. See now he knows he has the snatch, and he has to do that. And now it's you
now
at least have a little life.
Though. Yeah.
You're still just hoping they don't have more and more monsters to summon, but it's
you do get value out of the Breaker being able to attack over something. So it is nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now he sets the Faith. I don't know about
the
Faith there.
Yeah,
but...
I mean just down horrendous, as the kids might say.
And I mean, yeah, I didn't even have. I'm actually. It's almost surprising that he summoned the Blade and not Kaiku there. Because couldn't he just have attacked if he knows the face down?
Well, yeah, I think he wanted the light in the graveyard. Worst case scenario. for Sork.
Yeah, I think that's what he wanted too, but even so, it's like, I mean, the snatch is gone, so you're not worried about that. Like,
yeah, I don't know.
I think I would have liked that a little more there. Kaiku attack the face down rather than.
This Kaiku walks into the Saku, and
That's
oh
fine. You're
my
still trading
god,
down.
what a draw!
That's the what you wanted to see.
Yeah,
That's
and I mean, he
literally.
has been getting some like
Ooh.
he was kind of
Oh,
down
wow.
bad earlier, but like
Can he put something together
draws that
here?
help.
He only has one
It's
light
not-
in his graveyard. The discard here has got to be double T-Drag, right? You're never discarding Sangan Skill Dark, right?
No, it's probably Thunder Dragon Sangan. It could be double.
Wait, well, what does he
T-Drag. I don't
got?
know.
What does he got in the graveyard? He doesn't have a dark right now, right?
He just
Or
has
he
he
has-
just has faith.
Exactly. That's
But
what
like-
I'm saying.
but-
yeah,
like-
you have to put one of those darks in.
Are you putting Sangan or are you putting Skill Dark?
I think Sangan. I think it's just Sangan, and you're summoning Skill Dark and attacking. You're not summoning the things, but
Huh.
Yeah,
guess- I guess-
200. I'm probably just gonna summon Skill Dark. Yeah.
I guess Terminator disagreed.
what did he discard double T-Drag?
Yeah, he decided to discard double T-Drag. Went for the maximum greed play, which was to get the value from his Sangan and his Skill Dark.
But I mean, you're just taking like more and more turns to actually do that, you know?
Yeah, putting one in the graveyard and then attacking with another one, and when it dies, you can literally just win in like 2 turns with Sork and BLS. It just seems
Yeah,
kind of like
and I
now
mean,
you're relying on multiple turns of your card to die.
And you're relying on him not having sword, so
True. Because this is not working out great. That spy and nasty stuff.
just
I think he's
points if it was
is he
engraved then.
is he forced to go Skill Dark Crash? Or
I mean, you can go Skill Dark set.
he could also couldn't he like Tsukiyomi flip it and then set Solemn Judgment?
I think that would be a poor use of your card. I mean, you really want to summon BLS and set the Solemn. That's kind of how you're imagining your victory here. I probably would Skill Dark Crash.
I would be. Yeah, I'd either be doing that or set.
If you have the Solemn backup, I mean,
Yeah, you just
why
have
give
to
him another
fade.
turn to draw the Solemn, you know?
Yeah, you just have to fade like what? Like 1 draw step and 2 cards in hand, which is
Exactly. And I mean, you have the Solemn for one of those.
Upstart Goblin. Solid. The SDL Killer
Solid.
Classic. Oh, nice. He drew Don's Luke here. That's not going to be enough, though. I think this is,
You have to Solemn those.
Yeah, I think you have to solemn this.
yeah.
You can't let your boss monster die with 2 or 3 cards left.
How do you
I mean,
guys feel about Smashing Ground in general out of this Warriors deck? It's kind of a cool,
It's
kind
like
of-
the most insane mid-ranged card ever. It always is just solid. You know what I mean? Like it usually almost always gets value off of it. It's just not something that's normally like super like busted.
Well, right before this format, right before GOAT format, wasn't Smashing Ground limited to 1?
No, afterwards it was.
Afterwards it was. Okay. They must have thought the same thing as you, Moxies.
So it's a good card.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting that he does it this way and not like leaving the BLS face down to dodge to dodge a snatch. But
This is
that
game
makes sense
2,
too.
right? And no knocks have been played. No.
Yeah. I mean,
no
he wrote
revivals.
up Mystic Swordsman.
Also Prima, you know.
Yeah, Prima on the Swordsman.
Yep.
That's fine.
Yeah.
There's definitely more-
Speaking of which, but Prima
More
for
outs to the face
Exiled.
down.
Prima for Exiled, basically the same thing here. And then
But not really though. I mean,
if you're SDL Killer, do you summon Asura Priest or do you summon Donza Luke?
Dawn.
Yeah, Don.
Huh. Okay.
Well, it's not
Yeah.
like the Tsukiyomi can kill Dawn anyway.
That's true. And then he does hit the card destruction, which is
Oh wow.
just great.
And it's a faster clock. Like it actually lets you kill him next turn, whereas Viscera doesn't.
Wait. Asura doesn't let you kill them next turn?
Oh, yeah. I guess it would have been.
It's a 2-turn clock either way.
It would have been 1700. Yeah.
Plays around Mirror Force, heads up play. Decides to
Yeah,
flip
if
the
he knows-
Asura.
If he knows it's soup, then
Yeah. Keeping the Asura in play, that's a good play too, because like if you draw something like Torrential or whatever, I guess.
I mean, draw something like
Or like this. Or like
this.
This is a good draw. Flipping the Asura Priest, you get to kill it, and then you haven't stabilized, but that's gonna be that.
Wow.
Jeez.
As it turns out, the Warrior deck can do that too.
See, but like in like hindsight, for me, I feel like that game would have been. I mean, I don't say for sure he would have won, but he would have definitely been in a driver's seat faster and been stabilized earlier if he would have just discarded Dark right off the bat.
Yeah, I think that's a big part of it. Yeah,
that was a huge momentum. It put him like a whole 2 turns behind of getting his monsters out.
Yep, just relying on the Sangan, which like, what is like
searching of faith against the
Sangan search there, like when he's already on like 2 cards. It's like how
much.
Yeah,
that's like being a little bit nervous around playing around cards too. Usually when you get to that position, when there's only 2 or 3 cards left in someone's hand, you should be trying to like bully your way out of situations. Exactly.
Interesting.
Well, Terminator got terminated.
But maybe James, he'll be back. Like, comment, subscribe.
What? Say that one more time.
Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.